You know, I do this often enough that I should really, really learn. I should know better by now. I should know, before I start talking, take a look down to my right, and if I say a word and I don't see a little green meter moving back and forth, stop talking and click the little speaker icon. So all of what I just said was for nothing. What I basically said was I was going to do a wheel of whatever to select the next game. As it turns out, that didn't work, so I just decided to default to Dragon Warrior. Been a bit of a long week. Haven't had an overabundance of sleep at night. Spent a lot of my waking hours, or what should have been my waking hours, catching up on sleep via naps. It's not the same. You know, a 3-hour nap doesn't make up for the fact that you spent like 8 or 9 hours having really, really broken sleep. So yeah, that's been going on for quite some time, and it's maybe taken a little teeny bit of a mental toll on me. So whatever, we're going to survive. But thank you for joining me here at the International Academy for the Subtle Art of Talking to Oneself. Let's get started. We're gonna continue. We're gonna continue our quest because honestly, we didn't really do a whole lot. We go with SGNR. Now we're going to talk to this guy. Here we go. Need 230 experience points. Actually, you know what? Do I want to do that, or do I want to? Yeah, I may as well. Level 6. I could have gone with my older game where I'm a little further along. Part of me really wants to do that. Part of me really wants to change games. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to change games. So we're going to come here. We're going to transition over here for just a moment while I change games. And this is why I really didn't commit to a game. It was because I didn't really know what I wanted to play tonight. I do know that I wanted a little bit of a break from baseball. Let's go Game Boy Color. And let's play us some Mario Golf. And we're gonna transition back. Here we go. And we are going to play some Mario Golf to start. Let's actually change that over here. Let's update the let's update this. There we go, Mario Golf. Updated our information for Twitch. So anybody who wants to find me, or who is desperately hoping that there's somebody out there playing Mario Golf, I'm their man. Okay, so we're at level 5. And by the way, if anyone who's in chat can let me know if the audio is okay. Alright, what do I want? Let's do another practice round. And we're going to do this on our home course, because I know the home course reasonably well. Oh wow, that is one hell of a wind. So if you look in the upper right corner, 19 mile an hour crosswind that I'm hitting into. That's pretty brutal. Oh, that was not a good shot. Like, on my driver, I only got 162 yards. That usually I'm hitting those like 200 yards. There we go. Much better shot, hoping the wind brings it back. No, I'm in the bunker. Oh, I'm in the rough. Okay, not bad. Let's see if I can save this, because I really messed up that last shot. Oh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's because the shot went pretty high. The wind caught it. This is for par. Yeah, I gotta go a little... Alright, so this is a 23-foot putt. I gotta hit this pretty hard. Nice. Managed to save par. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's see what... Okay, so we're at the top of the hill for the second hole. See, this time now I have 4... Wow, I'm boring myself. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all that I'm boring myself. But now I have a 14-mile-an-hour tailwind, whereas before I was hitting into a 19-mile-an-hour wind. So wind is going to be a big factor today, it looks like. The good thing is when you have a really good, strong wind, sometimes you can take advantage of it to really put the ball where you want it. In this case, I have to be careful because of the wind. Oh, clear the water. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I shouldn't have hit the shot like that. Alright, I'm 13 yards. I'm in mild rough. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to... Yeah, okay. Let's see what we can do here. I want to get about a quarter of the way through. That's gonna be too hard. Yeah, I hit that way too hard. I'm not even on the green. I hit it twice as far as I needed to. 30 feet, yeah. Oh, hit the pin. I hit the pin. Alright, this will be easy, but I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm in a bogey on that hole. If I had not slammed into the pin, I would have saved par on that hole. And because I was on the green edge and not on the green, I wasn't able to take the pin out, or take the pin marker out. Alright, let me see what we can do here. This one's going to be tough because this is a really strong crosswind. And I'm not helping myself with that shot. Yeah, that sucked. I always hate these really short chip shots because there's nothing... There's no way to sort of temper... Oh, there is. Okay, 30 yards. That's better. That's still too far. But not bad. Okay, this is a putt for par. This is an 11-foot putt on straight flat. There we go. There we go. We're going to save par. At least we're going to save par. We're doing okay so far. We are +1 so far after 3, but could be worse. Well, the wind we're being dealt is pretty harsh. All right, let's... There we go. avoid the bunker, get it to the other side of the hill. We got, yeah, 206 yards. It's pretty good. We're 276 to the pin. All right, and we're going to be... Okay, good. We're in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape here. Yeah, because this is 119 yards on a basically, if I hit this perfectly, it's 119 yards. All right, this should take me pretty much to the green, and I should be putting for birdie. Nice. So 3 yards away, I have about 9 feet to putt. All right, we're gonna aim it. Oh, there we go, a little bit. So we have a very, very done birdie. We're back to even par overall. That's how you do it. Yeah, Lieutenant. What we're doing, honestly, it was just what I wanted to do for this week was I wanted to do like a, they have this thing in Streamlabs where you can set up your, like a wheel, and you can do it as an elimination. So I was just going to put a whole bunch of games on it, on the wheel, and then see what the last game standing was. I haven't gotten around to it. To be honest, it's been a bit of a rough week, and today I was a little bit busy, so I didn't get a chance to set that up. So I'm just sort of like meandering through games. There's going to be different stuff going on here. We're going to go through some games we've already seen, and this is mostly just to unwind and have a sort of a more casual stream. And also, I don't want to be playing more baseball or more Madden, because I picked up the newest Madden, even though I spent a good chunk of my bonus stream making fun of the system specs for Madden 19. It actually is quite nice to play. It plays really well and it looks gorgeous. Let's see. So here we go. Another thing I'm going to do with the wheel is I'm going to load it with games that I'm not very good at. Yeah, relaxing night is always a good night. Always. Especially this week, have had quite a bit of trouble sleeping, and not really over whether or not people will spoil the plot to endgame. So let's see, here we go. Oh crap, that was not a good shot. Not a good shot at all. It's going to hit the rough and just stop. Yep, there we go. So, no. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Can we chip it in? No, but we're a lot closer. And we got a par putt. For 7 feet. That should do it. Yeah, we're still even par. Oh, and that reminds me. Speaking of par for the course, it's something that we do each and every week around here as I perform my ASMR from hell routine. There we go. Still have ourselves a little bit of Stella from last week. Cheers, because there is always beer on these streams, or at least there's always some form of adult themed beverage. And honestly, I've done photography on golf courses for charity tournaments, and one thing that I can say for sure is where there's golf, there's usually a lot of stuff like this. Okay. Oh, yeah. So here we go. We are at 0 again. And all of these have been one putts. That's actually pretty good. Putting usually is my weakest point of this game. By the way, please let me know, how's the music versus my voice? This isn't the game music, by the way. For some reason, I can't get the game music to feed into Streamlabs. I can get it in regular OBS, but not in Streamlabs. So I don't know how the audio sounds compared to my voice. From what I'm seeing, the chiptune music that I've got going is probably about the right mix, but if anyone can just let me know for sure, that'd be great. Not bad. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, actually, that sets me up with a better shot. No, but that will do. There we go. This should put me almost right to where the pin is. Okay, no, not bad. That's gonna be a very, very easy putt for birdie. Well, easy-ish. 15 feet, we gotta go about halfway, and that will fall in for birdie. Sweet. You know, it's really funny, when I first got my old Game Boy, like way, way back in the day when the Game Boys were original and new, and I was a much younger man. One of the first games that I ended up picking up only because, or actually, I didn't pick this one up. It was actually gifted to me. Was the original Golf for the Game Boy, the original Game Boy. And I thought, oh my god, this is like the lamest thing ever, because I'm not a golf fan at all. There's no part about me that enjoys golf. I don't like seeing it on TV. It's just not my thing. But in video game form, I really like golf. But only in video game form. Yeah, you know what? I've really kind of nailed the settings on my mixer. The one thing that I did do versus the last couple of streams, I actually threw on a filter for my voice. I'll take it off and you'll probably see the difference. So this is with the filter on, and now this is with the filter off, and it's probably like a lot boomier and muddier. And you certainly get a lot of those woo type of things when I accidentally breathe towards the microphone. So I'm gonna turn it back on, and if I have it back on, it kind of clarifies things. Like, it kind of pulls the mud out from everything, which is kind of nice. 30 yards. Do I want to go 30 yards? Yeah, let's go 30 yards. Alright, there we go. Oh. Okay, this is going to be a challenging putt. But you know what? I would rather have this challenging putt than have completely overshot the hole. There we go. Not quite aim for the outer edge. Oh, way too hard. Yeah. So my original Game Boy ended up being given the regular Golf, and I thought, oh, I'm never gonna play this. I'm gonna play this once, just to kind of humor the person who gave it to me. I think it was my brother, and I've ended up loving golf on video games ever since. Like, I went out and I think I bought Lynx on a discount for PC, which was very enjoyable to play for as long as I played it. as we save par. Where are we at? We're still... Okay, we're still at -1. Good. So, when I picked up this gaming system, and I saw it had the original Golf, which is a lot harder. It's much, much more difficult on this system than it was on the Game Boy, I think, with the input lag. 136, crosswind. Yeah, let's go here. But I also saw that it had like Game Boy Advanced and Game Boy Color, and it had Golf for all of them, and oh, that one sucked. Oh, that sucked so bad. That was pretty terrible. Alright. Okay, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be... Oh, I'm gonna bogey this hole. Yeah. Alright, we're back to even par on hole number 8. It's funny, I just finished playing around on this course, and I finished up at like -6. I want to clear off the hole just in case I decide to play it on stream. I'm like, well, I'll finish my round, and then I'll see, you know, if I decide to play this, or if it ends up on the wheel, which I never ended up setting up, it'll be a fresh round, and everything will be ready to go. And it didn't quite work out that way. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this too far, or no, it's going right into the bunker. That's awesome. By which I mean that's kind of terrible. Oh, that was horrible. What did I do? What has I done? That was terrible. That was absolutely horrible, as we're gonna bogey again. Okay. At the turn. Thanks, Mario. Hopefully the back 9 are a little more gentle on me than the front 9 were. Alright, so let's try to get the best shot we can out of this. What's really funny is listening to the music, the chiptune music, is pretty reminiscent of what the actual game music is. It's actually fairly similar. And is it gonna get to the green? Get to the green! Nope. Nope. 16 yards away. Okay, not bad. We're gonna save par here. We're 9 feet. Okay, there we go. That should do it. There we go. We're all styling and profiling because we didn't fuck up. Or we didn't screw up too bad. Oh, that's a nasty headwind we're hitting into. Yeah, this ball's going nowhere near where I'm setting my marker. I mean, it'll get within reason. Oh, yeah, not too bad. Oh. 170 yards, that's pretty sad. Alright. So what is new and exciting for all of you in chat this week? Let's hear some highlights of your week. And please don't say joining this stream, because that's... I mean, I'm flattered, but I know you're lying. This is the best part of your week. I feel bad for you because you've had a pretty rough week. Alright, here we go. Power putt. 24 feet. Okay, we gotta hit this pretty hard. Yeah, we're not saving this one. We're still 4 feet short. We're gonna bogey this hole. And we're gonna break down into tears because we bogeyed. We were all super confident with the with our par putt. We were on cloud 9. We were rock stars when we putted par. Apparently we don't take this sort of thing well. Oh man, I'm gonna hit this way too damn far. Yep. Okay, let's... Oh! We hit the pin and sat right down next to the hole. I could have birdied on that one. That would have been awesome. Oh yeah, we're back to... See, if we had actually birdied on that one, that would actually be pretty impressive. All right. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Pretty decent approach shot. And we are still hitting into that that wind. There we go. And not on the green, damn it. We're still 20 yards away. That's a fair. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with. See what we got. Oh, nice. That's still going to give us a good par. There we go. Put that one away for par. And we're still +2, but we're not doing too bad. I mean, the wind has just been absolutely disgusting on this course. There we go. Nice little tee shot. Like, you can see how far it blows it over. Just from like where I was aiming versus where it actually landed. So we're gonna move that marker way over. Do we make it to the green? We make it to the green and all the way over the green. This is just one of those things. One of those things, chat. Just can't. I just can't land it on the green properly, and so I have to constantly rely on my sand wedge, and I hit it way too far. And now I gotta try and putt my way out of problems. Fortunately, for the most part, I got 99 problems. My putts ain't one. 19 feet, and I'm hitting uphill. I'm gonna have to hit this one pretty darn hard. And that's not hard enough, so I'm gonna bogey this one. There we go. And we're breaking down in tears once again. Okay, Well, we're all, you know what, the good news is we're almost through this round, which means we can then move on to something else. Well, I decided I wanted to do some retro games this week. I actually went through this this whole sort of package of games just to see what it is that I could bust out, and there are some surprisingly cool games on this thing. Oh, nice. Would have been nicer if I had landed it, but that's a pretty good shot. We're 6 feet, not too hard. We'll tap in, there's our birdie. Good evening, Jance Lee. How you doing? Welcome back to the International Academy for the Subtle Art of Talking Oneself. As you can see, I'm not terribly stinking up the course here. I'm actually doing reasonably okay, which is kind of nice. It's been a reasonably okay kind of week, other than the whole lack of sleep thing. I've gotten a whole bunch of new followers on Twitch, which has been kind of cool, because one of them is a Twitch streamer that I follow that I respect very much, who's a really cool guy. Oh. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I usually stink up the joint on these shots, but let's see what my approach does. Well, doing well. I was just saying before you came in that before the stream started, I actually had a back 9 of this to play on this particular course, actually, and I ended up finishing at -6. But the wind was a lot more favorable to me. Like, the wind right now is disgusting. The winds on this course right now are terrible for me. Okay, so I'm 11 feet. There we go, tap her in. There's a birdie. So bring us closer to even par. So we're now even par on the back 9. We're +1 for the course so far. And usually 16 is a hole I have a problem with. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, look at that tailwind. 14 miles per hour. All right, I have to hope to hell I don't really. All right, hopefully, see the double-edged sword here is if I hit a perfect shot, I'm probably going to overshoot the pin by like 5 yards. But if I underdo it, like there, do I even make the green? Oh my god! That was almost a hole-in-one. I'm about to upload some pickups to the Tube of You. Oh, nice. What, any advance spoilers of what it is that you picked up for the Tube of You for your gaming of retro? There we go, there's another birdie. We are now back at even par. We just gotta not stink up the joint on 18. Yeah. Oh, and if I recall, actually, oh no, that's not happening on this. That's not happening here. This was actually the hole where I eagled that one time on stream. I actually learned something really cool about this game, which I'll show everybody after I'm done with this particular round, just because it's something I thought was really cool. Is you can it actually saves highlights that you can play back at a later time, which, considering this is a Game Boy Color game, is actually really cool, or at least I think so. All right, so heading into a 15-mile-an-hour headwind. You know what, just crank it. Hope for the best. I may not even make the green. Actually, I will make the green. I'm gonna set myself up with like the mother of all horrible putts to make. Like this is a nightmare type of putt. All right, let's see what we got. 52 feet. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, I had a chance. I actually had a chance. Not a good chance, but I had a chance. I actually didn't completely botch that one. Kind of impressed with myself. And I chipped it in for par. So two SNES RPGs and a NES platformer. Yeah, I saw. Was that what I saw on Twitter? Is that what I saw from the Rebel Twitter? So we managed to finish at even par, and only 3 holes needed more than 1 putt. Not terrible. No, no, that's the total at the bottom is actually plus minus 0. Yeah, I was -1 on the back 9 though, which is pretty good. -1 on the back 9 is not a bad thing. So yeah. All right, let's advance. Let's see how many points we got. Oh, we're leveling up. Nice. We are now at level 6. See, this is what I like about this game as well versus the other golf games that I do have is this one has leveling up. You actually get better as you play. And I can choose where to put my power up. Do I want a... I think I'm going to up my drive distance again to 212. Like, that's theoretically in perfect shot conditions with no wind how far I can hit. Which doesn't sound like... What would be an average? Average would be like what? Someone who's pretty like decent at golf would be what? Like they'd hit like what, 225, 230 off of their driver? And I'm guessing here. I know pros are hitting it like 400 or 500 yards. You know, like they've just got cannons for arms. All right, so let's break out of here. Let's change this over a little bit. So we're just gonna change games for a moment. What we're going to do is we're going to go. Let's go with something else I saw that was really kind of cool. Okay, so you're in the 225 to 240 range. Now, you've been golfing for quite some time, so, you know, your technique is pretty far down. So for me to be hitting 212 under ideal conditions, fair to say that's probably a good power up to choose. All right, let's go here. Because I saw something that I thought was absolutely hilarious. Here we go. Let's get ready to do my transition here. As we... All right, let's load up our next title. And I need to actually update this. Do we have it? Yes, we do. Twitch actually has this. That's amazing. All right, so, oh, come on. Let's go, guys. This is one of the things I don't like about once you started to get, here we go, Muppet Pinball Mayhem. Lost a lot with age. Why? How far were you hitting? How far were you driving when you were, like, let's say, at the peak? All right, so let's go competition. We're gonna play 3-ball. Oh, what do we want? Let's go with the Kermit table. All right, so I want everybody to realize that this was a Game Boy Advance game. Game Boy Advance. Not exactly the prettiest, not exactly the best, but keep in mind at this time, you really couldn't get a decent pinball game on PC. You know, this is actually kind of cool. I love how it uses like cartoon logic and stuff. Ah, not good. Not a good start. Okay, 285. I've told this story in chat before or on stream before, but I don't know if anyone was ever really around to hear it. When I worked in Montreal, the store that I worked for as a manager was... they had a big golf tournament every year. And they always wanted me to go to the golf tournament because I was in management and it looked good that the managers were there for the golf tournament. Why is this glitching out on me all of a sudden? And honestly, like, it was never something I really wanted to do because I knew that I would just sort of embarrass myself. So what I did was I told them to try and get out of this. I told them that I would probably hit further with a hockey stick than I would with an actual driver because of just how terrible I am at the game. So somebody brought me to the driving range and somebody actually pulled a hockey stick out and said, okay, well, let's test it. And I think I did way better with the hockey stick. Why is this? Wow, this is like really glitching out on me. I wonder if it's when I... Oh, I tilted. Okay, so that was me getting close to the tilt. That's why the controls were wigging out like that. But yeah, I think with the one wood with the driver, I think I got about 145 yards because I just don't know how to swing a golf club. Oh, I actually got a high score. With the hockey stick, I think I cleared about 175. Because I just basically like wound up and took the best slap shot that I could possibly come up with. And somehow I did something with it and it just kept going. It didn't go in the air as far, but like once the slap shot kind of like was like a low line drive, but once it hit, it just kept bouncing and rolling. It got a good laugh out of everybody, which I guess, you know, is kind of cool. All right, let's try the Miss Piggy table. Let's see if we can do better on the Miss Piggy table. And again, this is... Whoa, wow. You know, this is Game Boy Advance. This is really kind of cool. Okay, so I do have an extra flipper. I can make it. Wow! Oh, nice. I was able to save that. Okay, no, that was... Yeah, I can only imagine You know what? I think one of the reasons why Game Boy Advance would have had so many is because that's where they introduced the shoulder buttons. And as soon as you have shoulder buttons, you have basically your natural flippers. Because really that's what it boils down to, is you end up with natural flippers. So it's easy to develop for a control scheme like that. Because you know that it won't go to, like, you know that those buttons are going to be incredibly useful. It'd be nice if I had some sort of visual cue as to what a lot of these ramps and stuff are meant to do. No. Mario Pinball? Mario Prime or Metroid Prime Pinball? I've never played that. Really, you've never played any Game Boy Advance games. So this is kind of like you're living vicariously through me right now as I play a Game Boy Advance game. This right now is... Oh, duh. Yeah, that one's on me. That I can't blame on input lag. That's lag. That's player lag. Still, like, it's pretty amazing that you have this sort of thing. Oh, game over. Managed to score a high score. Everyone say hello to Mrs. Some Guy Named Rob. Mrs. Some Guy Named Rob says hello to all of you. Unlike last week, she's actually here this time. Last week I was informed when she walked in that she was not here. And so I had to let people know that it was the wind that was in with me. Oh, apparently I'm playing again. That's not what I wanted. We start quit table. There we go. No. There we go. So I want to check out the Gonzo table. Lieutenant says hi, Mrs. SGNR. No, sort of. The camera's kind of there. If you step back. Okay, now if you wave, other hand. There we go. Now you're in the frame, because I can see, like, in the corner, what the photo's gonna, or what the picture's gonna look like for everybody. All right, let's go to the Gonzo table. We'll do the Gonzo table and then we'll get out of here. Playing Pinbot on the NES. You know what? If I ever figure out how to get my Xbox 360 working, because I can get that hooked up to the capture, what I will be doing is I will be pulling up my Williams Classics collection, because I have Pinbot on there along with Taxi and all the other ones. This looks like a really weird table, but I really shouldn't expect anything less from Gonzo. Okay, so there we go. Now I know why the controls were twitchy. I was using the wrong controllers on my controller. Because I play basically using an Xbox 360 controller, so I have both the shoulder buttons and the shoulder triggers, but the triggers don't work as well. The shoulder buttons work really well, and I should have known, because this is Game Boy Advance. Like, this should have been one of those really, really obvious things. Alright, not too bad. Not too terrible. 888,000. There we go. Now, I don't know if there... Oh, there is. There we go. Oh, there's 2 extras on this one that I now have just seen. That will come in handy, hopefully, if I am playing long enough. Which I won't be at this rate, because that's... Favorite pinball game... Devil's Crush on... and I cannot... Oh my god, I really need to boost the type... You know what I should do? Like an idiot, I'm not wearing my glasses. And I usually don't when I'm playing video games, just because the screen is so close to me. But if I'm going to read... If I'm going to read something from chat... There we go, TurboGrafx 16. Okay, Metroid Prime Pinball was DS. I also had an original DS. It's funny, when I think back on it, like, I always say that I was never really a console guy, except for Nintendo. Which is odd, because I don't have a Switch. But I had... Oh, man. Okay, Ball Saber. Because I had an original NES... Or, sorry, Game Boy. I had an original Nintendo DS, which someone had to remind me that I had that, because on the Nintendo DS was the very worst version of Madden football ever conceived. It was completely unplayable. The animations were absolutely horrendous, and it was no fun whatsoever. And just for fun, I actually fired up the Madden versions that are on like Game Boy Advance and all that, and even those are far more playable than what you got on the DS. It was absolutely terrible. There was no fun to be had whatsoever from that game. I think whoever designed this pinball table thought, I wonder what would happen if we made a table composed entirely of ramps. Like, no actual bumpers to speak of, really, just ramps. That's all we want. We just want ramps. Can we just make it ramps? Ramps and paddles. That's all. How long do you think people would play something that was just ramps and paddles? I think what they did was they play tested and they just added the occasional bumper here and there until they got to something that was approaching where people said, yeah, this is pinball. Sure. Okay, that was terrible. Like, really, this has been all ramps all the time. This is actually kind of funny. Now, it does make sense. It's a gonzo table to make, like, over-the-top ramps sort of your focus. Alright, here we go. Total bonus. Total bonus of 5 million. That's not bad. Wow, 20 million. Pretty cool. I don't know, like in context, I don't know what this would be for, because these tables don't exist in reality, but... Now, when you say it does look kind of gross, are you referring to Madden on the DS? Yeah, and if you are referring to Madden on the DS, it wasn't just kind of gross. It was the worst. Like, the control scheme was horrible. There was nothing about it that even, it barely even functioned as a game. I'm amazed EA put it out. Actually, no. I'm not amazed they put it out. I'm amazed they were allowed to put it out. I'm amazed Nintendo didn't step in and say, no, we need something with a little bit more quality control than this. All right. So we're gonna step out of this one. We're gonna swap games. And while we do that, I'm gonna figure out where do we want to go next? Where do we want to go next? Do I want to? Wonder if this will work. If I remember, oh no, because I don't have the right controller for this. Actually, if I'm going to do this, I need to know. Okay, no, not this one. Let's go into... This is why it would have been so much better if I had set up the wheel. If I had been able to set up the wheel of, I guess, misfortune. I was originally going to put in one wheel to determine which other wheel I was going to use. One was going to be a wheel of games that I'm relatively familiar with. Another was going to be a wheel of games that I completely have never played before, or games that I completely suck at. Let me see what we have here. Oh, here we go. Oh, Bucky O'Hare for NES. Bucky O'Hare was really good. I remember that was a really good game. I don't know if I have it. Do I have it? Do I have Bucky O'Hare? Now I want to know. Okay, I do. I do. Now the question is, do I... Oh, alright. Let's watch Rob suck at a game. Excuse me. Alright. Let's update stream info while this is doing its thing. There we go. We have updated the stream information with Bucky O'Hare. Now this one's going to be weird because I don't know the control scheme, or I don't know how the control scheme is going to map. So this is probably going to be more painful for everybody. Like, everybody's just going to be pained by this. I remember the cartoon, like, I actually like the cartoon of Bucky O'Hare. That's one of those I wouldn't mind finding. If I don't know if they ever release it on box set or anything, or if it's something that I would have to find on a streaming service. It's brutally hard. Oh, good. I should die very quickly then. Although you never know, with things like this, it's either I'm going to die immediately, or I'm just gonna luck into being not good at it, but like an idiot savant on how to play this thing. Alright, let's start with Green Planet. Act 1, Green Planet. Alright, so crouch, look up, crouch, move, move. Okay, good. There's no... Oh. Oh, fire. Fire is B. Okay. And jump. Let's drop down. Ah, no. I'm already proving to be completely useless. This is completely not a surprise. Alright. I gotta be quicker. I'm gonna be quicker on the draw. There's no double jumping. Okay, that's odd. And enemies spawn immediately from where they came. Oh, okay. I am so going to die soon. Okay. Caught in crossfire. Oh my god, this is so terrible. I am so horrible at this game. See, the one thing for me is I think it's the control scheme that's messing with me. Like, I'm not used to... It's almost like it's too simple, if that makes any sense at all. And also it doesn't help that I don't have the proper controller. I really, really should get my USB controller for NES. And I really gotta stop dying. Yeah, you know what? Mega Man 2 and 3 tend to be the favorites that I've noticed from most people. Yeah, it's... Why is shoot not my... Like, I get it's a platformer, but if I have weapons, I'd rather... I wonder, can I remap? No, you can't remap the controls either. Alright. I think I would like it better if I could remap. And I can't shoot while I'm in the air. Why not? But I can shoot while I'm falling to my death. That's always good. How many oh, I have no life. Okay, this is my last life, so... Alright, let's try. Let's try to put in a decent showing here. There you go. Oh, yeah, I walked right into the fire. Twice. Oh, I picked up another life. That's awesome. Means I can prolong this agony a little bit longer. Oh, hey, I got to the second screen. I'm gonna stink up the joint, but sure. Oh, I gotta go up this way and then up this way, and I'm sure I'm going to... If I jump, I'm going to die. Yep, I'm gonna get stung by bees to death. That's always awesome, getting stung by bees to death. Oh, exploding spiders, which kill me. And yeah, I know there's a crouch mechanic that I should be using, but yeah, it's Hey, I killed the bees. What is that worm gonna do to me? I mean, kill me, of course, because everything kills you. Yeah, this is, oh, okay. I've gotten... It'll all be over soon. See, I'm pearl... No, because I still have a life after this. Oh, and this guy's shooting. This guy's, like, totally Greedoing me. There we go. That's more like me. Oh, Act 3 Green Planet. Adios, Greedo. It's not easy being green. Yeah, there we go. Game over. I think we're going to end this. This is one where I think if I could get a little bit more practice and I could kind of be almost okay at it. I gave it a good shot. That's just like one shy of the condescending pat on the head. That's okay. It's funny because Jansely's YouTube channel is called Best at Losing, and it's like, yeah, I think I can outdo you on that one. I think I can be the best at losing. I think I'm much better at losing at these games than he would be. Although, I don't know, like... Alright, so let's... oh... What are we looking for here? Let me see. Winter, do they have it? I don't think they do. Winter games. If I recall, I was almost okay at this. Yeah, this is... Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Oh, wait. Here we go. And... okay, let's see if I remember how to play this. Winter games. I remember playing this after school at a friend's place. Way back when. Like 92, 93-ish. So we're talking about like 16, well, no, sorry, 26, 27 years ago. Mathing apparently is hard. All right. I think it'd be great if you did really poorly at this game and they came to the closing ceremonies, that when the guy came to light the torch, he lit himself on fire. That would be like the ultimate you screwed up in this game. Alright, let's practice events. I think I'm allowed to practice hot dog aerials. Alright, let's do the bobsled. I don't know how this works, but sure. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I just crashed. That's awesome. What the? Okay, I so do not remember this. Alright, let's go. That is pretty insane. What? How am I supposed to... Okay, no. How am I supposed to do this? Compete in one event. Alright, I am going to be Canada. Are you kidding me? I have to scroll through them all like this? I can't scroll up and down? That's insane. Alright. Start. Hello? Come on. Next event, hot dog aerials. Yeah, I was looking at the track on the left, but I wasn't sure, like, do you steer into the turn? Do you steer away from the turn? Like, it doesn't make sense if you're banking really hard to the right to steer left. But what the hell do I know? Yay, I got a 0. Okay, that wasn't bad. 8.5. All I did was like and fall flat on my face. Okay, 8.5. This is not what I remember as part of the games. All right. Let's go to my opening ceremony. Yeah, this is where, if this was me, I'd be lighting myself on fire. I'd like sneeze and like I'd be running around on fire. And somebody'd be chasing me just to try and get a stick lit so they could go light the torch. Yeah. Yeah, this was bad. Okay. No. See, the Winter Game, I don't know, maybe there's a sequel to Winter Games, because the one that I remember had, it had the biathlon with the skiing and shooting, and it had hockey. No, it didn't have hockey, but it had a couple other things. Yeah, you know what though, Winter Games, it is kind of neat, but this isn't the one I remember, because the one that I remember had like the skeet shooting one, like the target shooting. It also had a couple other ones, unless I'm thinking maybe the Summer Games. Maybe I'm mixing up the two. Who knows? All right, let's get out of this one, because I'm really stinking up the joint on this one. All right, let's get to no. Let me see what we have. Let's get out of here. Ooh, what do we have here? Tempting, but I would definitely need to have practice at these first, because I don't want to completely suck at everything. All right, what do we got in the cabinets? I really have to set up favorites in this because it'll make things so much easier. Actually, you know what? Let's back. Yes. Sorry, I'm just having little nostalgia moments here as I see things pop up on my screen, which no one else is privy to. All right, let's go with this. This is a tried and true favorite. get ourselves a little bit of N64 action going. All right. And what do we want here? Let's go with a one-player game. And we are going to go with the 50cc category. And for some reason, I always choose Toad. Yeah, you know what? You can... It's really funny. Mario Kart is one of those you can never really go wrong with. It's always got a little something for everyone. Now, this is not being emulated on my really good machine, so this one might be a little rough. Which is the button that makes me go fast? Okay, well, that is a problem. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be winning this race. Not without some severe help. All right, let me see where we're at. Where am I at now? All right, so I'm in 4th. I can't believe I'm only in 4th after such a horrible start. Now, the big thing with this is because I don't have a proper controller, is I don't know what the fire buttons are for, like, anything that I pick up that can be used offensively. Or, like, if I can, you know, for dropping bananas and stuff. Though apparently I'm a much more aggressive driver than the AI. Like, there is no way in hell I should be in the lead right now. I gotta say, this music is perfect for this type of game. That's what you want, is like Need for Speed type music when you're playing Mario Kart. You don't want like chipper kind of happy music. You want like moody electronica. Okay, enough of the bananas. We get it, you got bananas. I am so amazed I'm not seeing a blue shell come out of nowhere. Oh. Come on, can't lose it in the corners here. All right, here we go. And the big come from behind win. Start pressing buttons. Yeah, I need to use the star. I don't know how to use the star. Like, knowing how to use the star would be, like, really good. Like, if I knew what I was doing, that would be amazing. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Let's get to... Okay, so we're in the Moo Moo Farm. Alright, here we go. Moo Moo Farm it is. I don't even really know if I'm on the track. Though I am somehow still in first place. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the banana peels, you bastards. Nah, you asshole. Oh, I recovered out of it pretty well, though. Now, is it... All right, final lap. Here we go. Hopefully Mario and Luigi can fight with each other for the rest of this one. Leave me the hell alone. Oh, second. Road Rash on 3DO. Is Road Rash a motorcycle game? Okay, let's... Oh, okay. After 2 rounds, it's me and Luigi. Koopa Troopa Beach. All right. Okay, I instantly went the wrong way. Awesome. I took the long way and put myself in the third. Oh! What? No! Turn! Turn, you bastard! I missed my shortcut. Now I'm in 6th. Oh! And I'm dead last. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. All right. I'm not even going to try for the shortcut this time. Just going to try and get myself a nice clean run. Alright, 2nd place, not bad. How far am I behind Luigi? Alright, you banana dropping son of a bitch. I'm coming for you. Alright, now did he hit the shortcut? No, he didn't, but he's right on my ass. No, no! Oh, bastard. All right, second place. Yeah. I really need to win the next one. It was that stupid banana peel right at the end that screwed me over. Yeah, but it was just at the last second. Now I think this is the last stage. All right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How are you? What? How are you supposed to do that without killing your momentum? I mean, I'm still in first. I'm not complaining. Well, not too loudly anyway. But that seems rather suspicious. That seems like very poor race design to me. Seems to be created to kind of artificially keep people close to one another, especially if you're playing like multiplayer. Oh yeah, bananas, you bastard. Oh, get by, there we go. That should hopefully slow the rest of the field down. If it does, oh no, it didn't slow Mario down. Actually, Mario's not the one I'm worried about. I gotta beat Luigi. Luigi's the one I have to beat. And right now he's in fourth. So as long as Luigi doesn't do well on this one and I do better than him, I should win the championship. Now we are on final lap. Now, of course, if I win this race, it's pretty much guaranteed. Because even when I finished second, I didn't finish second by much. Yeah, and Luigi's still in fourth, although I don't know how far back fourth is. Especially considering Mario's right on my ass. Oh, and Yoshi's been moving up. Not today, oh, Yoshi, you bastard. Not today, Satan. Not today. This day belongs to Toad. There we go. Oh my god. Wow, I just barely beat Yoshi. Yeah, and after 4 rounds, 30 to 25. Here we go. We have won the championship. Huh? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Granted, I haven't played a whole lot of Mario Kart. The only Mario Kart I've really played has been Mario Kart 8. Or no, sorry, Mario Kart, is it Mario Kart Double Dash? What is this? Oh, okay, here we go, the podium. Suck it, Luigi. You're only good enough for second place. And the trophy falls out of the air and crushes Toad like a bug. That would actually be really traumatizing and morbid. I wonder if anyone's ever done that. Yeah, Double Dash is GameCube. I played it on the Wii actually, because the Wii is like the ultimate GameCube emulator. And because we own a Wii, I don't think we've used it very much. We've used it like maybe twice. All right. So that was kind of cool. Doing the Mario Grand Prix. So what say you, chat? What do we do now? Do we do another round of golf? Do we do another round of Mario Kart? What are we doing right now? Let me leave it up to you guys. Yeah, we playing GameCube games on a Wii makes a lot of sense because you get the best of both worlds. You get all the Wii games and you get all the GameCube games. Although GameCubes have come down way down on the used market that I've noticed, at least around here. Like, tons of people are putting their GameCubes up for sale. Now, the other thing that I can do for anyone who's interested, for anyone who's interested at all, I can show off the differences in graphical fidelity between Madden 2008 on PC and Madden 2019 on PC, even though, as you know, I spend a lot of time mocking EA for basically making their recommended specs a 6-year-old gaming PC. No, games are not cheap on the GameCube. Games are not really cheap on the Wii either. Unless you're talking about like crappy shovelware titles that basically nobody, like, people picked up and then like got rid of like 20 minutes after they played them. Oh yeah, Wii and Wii U games still do sell full retail everywhere. I think the last time you see them at Walmart all the time, and you see them at Best Buy. Best Buy, it's in like, Best Buy, I've seen brand new full retail Xbox 360 games, which is just mind blowing. That Xbox 360, someone thinks they're going to sell them full retail and they just haven't cut them for a loss yet. Like, I don't think Xbox 360 is quite old enough to be called retro. I don't even know if it qualifies as classic. Okay, interested in seeing graphical differences. All right, you know what? Let me set this up, because I do have to set up a little something in OBS. So let me transition over to here so I can hide all the digital jiggery pokery. And well, no, it's more than 2 generations ago, because you have the Xbox One, and then there's Xbox One, Xbox One S, like the other one. Wasn't there a third one? I thought there was more than one revision to the Xbox One. Or unless I'm thinking of the PlayStation, who knows? But you know, you have all of these revisions. Yeah, it's Xbox 360 is pretty old now. Like, it's old, it's not classic. It's still good. It's still a good platform, but it's not what I would call classic. All right. This here, let's move you over this way. What is my stream health is holding really, really well. Let's come over here. I am gonna have to turn off the music for a bit though. And so here, let's come. No. Nope. Goodbye. Here we go. We're going to. No, it's not running. It is not running.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
There we go. Okay, so now I need to get into Streamlabs. Don't do this to me. All right, so what I need to do here is you and no, what I need is, sorry, add game capture. Madden. Done. Where are you? Oh, no. I need more than that. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Now, this should be... Why is this not taking up the whole screen? Anyway, let's just see what we can do here as we transition over. This would have been a whole lot easier. There we go. We finally got that up. Okay, here we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this in demo mode. And we're going to go play. We're going to go into play now. But first, actually, main menu, we're going to go into the settings. Video. Okay, 1600 by 1024, 32, yeah, okay. So basically what you're seeing here is I have everything on maximum detail. Everything is at maximum detail. And even if we go to detail, whatever is set to high cannot be set any higher. Whatever's set to highest obviously is at its highest. And now we're just going to take two random teams. We're going to put the Seahawks against, we're going to put them against the Broncos. Fairly well matched teams. And we are going to select sides. Now, one thing I do like about this is it lets you actually just keep everything set to... Oh, okay, that's my printer going off. I just heard this really weird noise. No, we're not playing with the Giants. The Giants have had a rough enough week this week so far with the draft. We're just gonna let my my printer go off here because I'm sure it's making a lot of noise in the background. All right, so here we go. Let's play a game. So this is just going to be a demo. So you can see the animation quality and everything.
We're here in Denver, Colorado.
Now, give me just one moment as I make sure that things are looking okay.
Get set to take on the Broncos.
Oh, okay. I can't see squat.
Ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action.
So let's hope my stream hasn't died. I can't see. Basically, this has taken over my entire PC, and I can't. Let me see. Can I?
This one is fielded by Morgan.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can't alt tab. I can't even alt tab out of this game. So give me just a moment here. I need to check my work for a second. Oh, this is fun. Okay, well, I'm just going to go back and I'm going to... No, just keep going. How do I resume? There we go. So basically, this is set to its highest graphical detail. I'm going to play maybe a quarter, depending on how long the quarters are. Yeah, quarters are set to 5 minutes, so we'll play a quarter, and then we'll play a quarter of Madden 19.
I'm looking for lots of big plays in this one.
Tosses it right. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Peterson got very good penetration.
Now, up until last August, when Madden 19 was released, this was the only, or this was the latest Madden game you could get on PC.
Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Get it up! Here we go, baby! Rock and roll!
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
Let's go! One of us will make a play. Keep moving.
Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. He can't bring it down inbounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Walker was the intended receiver on that play.
And yeah, I can see right away that there's something wrong. I actually had to fire up my other computer. So I need to, hold on, I need to quit out of here. Like, I can't see chat, I can't see anything. So exit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, the top left corner. That's kind of on me. Display capture, no. Window capture. Which is the one that I had? Game capture. There we go. We're going to bring that all the way down. And we're going to go here. Look right. Okay, anyway. So let's see. Can we get this to work now? Let's actually remove this. Let's try re-adding it, but I'm not going to resize it. Game capture. Actually, what I want it to do is I want to do display capture. Because that would make things a little bit nicer. All right, so I need to fire this back up again. Let's see if we can do this right. Okay, so play.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, game capture, add source. No, don't do this to me. Specific window, Madden NFL, done. And come all the way here. And it's not going to work now because... It's not going to work because I'll have to actually restart Streamlabs. Damn. Okay, so let's see if we can do something with Madden 19. Streamlabs doesn't like when you start and stop things. It's not very good at adjusting on the fly. Give me my cursor. There we go. Game capture. Let's see if we can do that here. Cancel minus. Yes. Display capture. Here we go. That'll work. That'll work here at existing source. Okay, so let's transition over. And did it work? Transition over, and did that work? Okay, why is my... here we go. We need to move that all the way down. And then transition over. There we go. That'll fix that. Okay. Okay, we fixed that. Hooray. Now I just have to switch my controller over. So this is going to take me just a moment to do, and then I will be right back. Let me just mute the microphone for a moment. Okay, there we go. All right, now put that there. That's good. That looks good. That looks good. All right, so we are not going to do that. What we are going to do is we're going to go into exhibition mode. And actually, before we go into exhibition, I'm going to show off the settings, just to show what graphical options I have set already. So here are my settings. Now, as far as graphics go, so 1680 by 1050, that's my monitor. No limit on frames per second. I have rendering quality actually on high. I set it to high because it works better for when I'm streaming. But it can go to ultra. Honestly, over a stream, I don't think anybody would notice the difference between ultra and high. But here we go. And I'll have to figure out, I'll have to put together a video probably of everything next stream. So exhibition, no. There we go, play now. And we're gonna go, let's go, I don't know, Rams, no, Rams at the Raiders. There we go, Rams at Raiders. Let's spectate. Yes, we want to continue. I like that it asks me. So we're going to go simulation, exhibition, 6-minute quarters, and we're going to advance to the game. So the level of graphical fidelity is insane on this one. You know.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports.
I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to up the volume.
Interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California.
There we go. I just turned up the broadcast volume a little bit.
They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Rams. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles.
So just the fluidity of motion is incredible compared to what we were capable of delivering a decade ago.
How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. people after my own heart.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
I love this guy's makeup. He is not afraid to fail. He attacks on just about every snap. Wants to throw the football downfield first. He'll throw it short if he has to. But bottom line, he wants to put a lot of pressure on the defense with his arm.
Yeah, this is incredibly good looking. This is just... Now, keep in mind, you're seeing this on the stream. And the stream is at such a reduced quality compared to how it actually looks. But the motions are so much better. The textures, the uniforms. There are some things that, you know, you still get those uncanny valley looks. You still get some things that go, ooh, you know. But for the most part, this looks really, really solid.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
The other thing that I like is when you're playing the game, well, I play in franchise mode. When I play the game, you can skip these cutscenes and you can skip the cutscenes between quarters and things like that. And the game will actually react to it. The announcers will actually say, "Oh, we're pressed for time. It looks like we're skipping halftime," which is kind of cool. One thing I don't like when you're talking about the game is that it does lampshade the fact that it's a video game a lot. Like if you call what is just definitely a video game type of play, you know, that no team would legitimately call during a game, it'll come out and say, "I love those video game calls." And or if you're running up the score, it'll say, "You know, normally under this circumstance you just take a knee toward this time of the game, but this is a video game, go nuts." And it kind of drives me up the wall. But yeah, this looks pretty amazing.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Like you do get some of those cuts like right there where the running back, or sorry, the receiver will cut up field, and it looks impossible in terms of what a human being would actually do. But for the most part, this looks pretty good.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also
Like if you look in the slow motion replay here, you can see like the sweat glistening on the arms of the players.
Get them amped up as they go forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first
Yeah,
drive.
the pinpoint turn, you would have blown out, if not an ankle on field turf, you would have destroyed a knee. That's actually the #1 way that people will hurt themselves on a football field, is they'll plant and try and make a turn like that. If you do that on field turf, your ACL is gone. You will need a new ACL, possibly an MCL. You cannot do that. It doesn't work that way. You know, I've coached a lot of football, not at the professional level, but I've been on field turf before, and all field turf is the same. You make a cut like that, and you will feel pain. I made not the same type of cut, but I tried a similar cut. I sprained my ankle, you know, running a drill, showing a drill, and I planted my foot the wrong way and sprained my ankle. Embarrassing, but very, very painful.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And brought down, but not before.
Yeah, if they would introduce like a little stutter step before the guy cuts upfield, that would be the most realistic thing that they could do. Maybe they'll do it for Madden 20, but this is a lot better than 08. I just wish I'd gotten 08 to work properly. Yeah, ridiculously nice. Now, what's funny is, now, of course, I'm running this on much higher spec hardware than what they consider their recommended settings. Their recommended settings is for a video card that's about 5 to 6 years old. The processor that they recommend is about another 5 years old. And they have it on their website for where you get your system specs to say, if you have these recommended settings, you will get at least the same experience as a console player. Now, the whole PC MR versus console thing has kind of died down a little bit in the last few years because games are, like it's kind of been, it's kind of common knowledge. Like even a moderate, a mid-budget gaming PC like the one that I have can absolutely smoke the best console that's out there. It's just the hardware. Granted, my computer costs a lot more than a console. That, that's just a fact. You're paying more, you're getting more performance. But to advertise your game as saying, hey, if you have this what would be considered a very low-end PC for gaming these days, you can get at least as good as what's on a console, and it's just laughable from a PC gamer's point of view. I don't know who in marketing decided to go with that, but it was just like a really bad move.
At the 23-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler.
Yeah, I think what happened was I didn't realize that the game, the 2008 game, changed resolutions when it went from its menu to the game, and that's kind of what screwed me up. That's what screwed up. I have to see if I can get that up and running. I don't think I will be able to, but that'll have to wait for another stream. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a video and I'll just sort of play the video through so you can see the differences.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
But yeah, see, if you look in the bottom of the, well, actually no, it's probably covered up by the webcam, is you have the press A to skip, and you can skip through these cutscenes and stuff.
They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Now, the one thing, if you look in the upper right of the screen right now, and you look at the guys with the stills cameras, they're all synchronized. So they all lift their camera at the same time. They all turn at the same time, which is kind of funny.
On defense here for Los Angeles.
I'm focused here on Aqib Talib. Into his 30s now, but still playing at an extremely high level. It has a reputation as a ball magnet. And a lot of people think that means the ball just comes right to him. No, he goes and gets it. Both in interceptions, forces fumbles, and oftentimes turns it into 6 points for his own team.
And also, I have to say, the commentary's not too bad. Overall, I like the commentary. So if you look up at the top, you'll see the two guys with the SLR cameras and the shorts, and they're just in sync, completely synchronized.
Completes it to Jordan Nelson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. third down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return.
All right, so we'll cut it there, actually. So we're right about 11 o'clock. We'll cut that right where we are and transition over toward the end of the stream. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Had a lot of fun. Next week, we're gonna break out the wheel. I'm gonna spend the week learning how to set up the play wheel. So it's almost we're gonna do like an elimination and just see what it is we'll be playing, and we'll stick with it through the entirety of the or maybe we'll do the final two. Maybe the last two standing will be the two that we end up playing for the stream. But anyway, I'll figure that out during the week. Until next time, take it easy, everybody. We'll see you same time. Well, actually, two hours earlier, so like 9 p.m. Eastern, live from the International Academy for the Subtle Art of Talking to Oneself. Good night.